Okay, picture this. You're reaching into your wallet at the doctor's office, or maybe you're just about to pick up a crucial prescription, and you realize your Texas Medicaid card is just gone. In those first few seconds, your heart totally drops. We've all been there. Millions of Texans rely on this program every single day to cover essential life-saving care. Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're going to unpack exactly how to navigate the Texas administrative system to replace a lost or stolen medical card without losing your mind. We absolutely know that immediate stomach-dropping panic that sets in when you lose access to your healthcare coverage. Whether your card was lost, maybe it was stolen, destroyed in a disaster, damaged beyond use, or you simply went through a life event like a legal name change or a big move that requires a fresh print. Being without this vital piece of plastic can honestly feel like you've been completely cut off from the entire healthcare system.
But hey, take a deep breath, okay? Because the fix is actually really straightforward, and we're going to walk through it step by step together. By the end of this explainer, you'll know exactly what to do, what major pitfalls you need to avoid, and how to ensure you literally never miss a doctor's appointment just because of some administrative red tape. So here is our roadmap for today. We'll quickly cover Medicaid basics and eligibility, look at why replace and urgency, walk through a step-by-step guide, share some insider pro tips and workarounds, discuss temporary fixes, and finally, wrap up with resources and support.
All right, let's dive into Part 1, Medicaid Basics and Eligibility.
Let's start with a really quick refresher on the actual card itself, because understanding the system you're interacting with is your very first step to mastering it. Now, way back prior to August 2011, the state actually used to mail out these monthly paper identification letters, known as Form 3087. Honestly, kind of a hassle. Now, you rely on the permanent Your Texas Benefits card. It functions exactly like a driver's license or a standard credit card, and it is your absolute primary vital proof of coverage for all medical, dental, and pharmacy services.
And remember, Texas Medicaid provides a massive, crucial safety net, serving very specific eligible groups. We're talking about low-income families navigating tough financial times, pregnant women who desperately need prenatal care, people with disabilities requiring specialized support, seniors, and former foster youth who have aged out of the system. It's super important to note that eligibility thresholds and income requirements change pretty frequently. Maintaining an active, valid card is basically your ultimate proof to any provider that you're currently verified within one of these groups and fully cleared for care.
Moving right along to Part 2, why replace and urgency. So why might you need a new card? And more importantly, why do you need to act immediately the very second you notice it's missing? Well, it all comes down to the timeline. State agencies are federally required to process standard applications within 45 days. However, if you look at the public records, Texas Health and Human Services has historically struggled with some pretty severe administrative backlogs. We're talking median processing times sometimes hitting 79 days with backlogs of over 100,000 applications. So, requesting your replacement early is absolutely crucial. It prevents dangerous disruptions in your care while you're navigating what is, frankly, a strained and overburdened system. Let's get into the how-to with Part 3, the step-by-step guide. Going online is hands down your absolute fastest option here. But before you do anything, make sure you've got your account password and your exact current physical address ready to go. Once you're set, log right into your account at yourtexasbenefits.com. You're going to click on the Manage tab, look under Quick Links, and select Medicaid and CHIPS services. From there, it's super easy. Just view your active case, select the specific family member who needs the card, triple-check that your mailing address is 100% correct, and hit Order Card. Bam! That instantly drops your request right into the state's printing queue. Now, if you don't have internet access, don't worry, you've got some really solid phone options. You can just call the main automated system at 800-252-8263. Select your language, choose option 2, and punch in your 9-digit Medicaid ID to order a new card. Or alternatively, you can dial 211 to connect with a statewide community help desk. Just a quick tip, be sure to have your social security number, your date of birth, or your basic case details right there in front of you before you dial. That way the customer service rep can quickly verify it's you and manually initiate a mailed replacement. Okay, Part 4, pro tips and workarounds. This is the stuff that saves you time.
What's really fascinating about this next point is that it's insider knowledge that will literally save you from massive systemic headaches. This is a huge point of confusion for so many folks. Because Texas operates on a managed care model, you actually have two different cards. I know, right? The permanent state card, the Your Texas Benefits card, that one proves your general eligibility. But you also have a specific health plan card from your managed care organization, or MCO. Think plans like Superior Health Plan, Blue Cross Blue Shield, or Texas Children's. If you lose your MCO card, the state actually cannot replace it for you. You have to reach out to your private health plan directly.
And here is a critical warning. You have exactly 10 days to report a change of address or phone number to the state. 10 days. This is absolutely vital because your physical replacement card is going to be dispatched via first-class mail. That means it cannot be forwarded by the post office if your address is wrong. If the system has an old apartment number, your card bounces back, and you are stuck with zero proof of coverage. The easiest fix? You can instantly update your address using the Your Texas Benefits app or the online portal so this never happens to you.
Now, if you happen to receive Supplemental Security Income, or SSI, listen closely because this is a major trap. You absolutely must update your address with the Federal Social Security Administration first. Because of how these giant databases talk to each other, if you only update your address with the Texas state system, the federal database is just going to eventually overwrite it with your old, outdated address. And the result? Your replacement card and your really important annual renewal packets will be mailed to the wrong place and entirely lost in the system. Let's look at Part 5, Temporary Fixes. Okay, but what if you're having a medical emergency, like right now? What if you're literally standing at the pharmacy counter and you simply cannot wait weeks for a piece of plastic to show up in the mail? If you need immediate care, go directly to a local Texas Health and Human Services Benefits office and ask them for Form H1027. This is a system-generated paper form that serves as your legally binding temporary proof of Medicaid eligibility. And yes, providers must accept it. To make that office visit as smooth as possible, bring a valid photo ID and maybe some recent mail from the state to speed things up. Just keep in mind, it's only valid for the current calendar month, so it's a true temporary bridge while you wait on the mail.
And finally, Part 6, Resources and Support. Let's talk about how to build a complete safety net by getting your specific private plan replaced. If you lost that MCO card we were talking about earlier, here are your direct lifelines. You can call Blue Cross Blue Shield, Community Health Choice, Texas Children's, or whatever private managed care plan you're enrolled with. The great news is most of these organizations have 24/7 online member portals where you can log in and instantly print out a temporary ID. Oh, and here's a pro tip. Taking a screenshot of the digital card on your smartphone is a fantastic immediate workaround to show the receptionist at the doctor's office while you're waiting for the physical mail to arrive.
Navigating this kind of bureaucracy is undeniably tough, and honestly, it's way too easy to just fall through the cracks. So please, if you found this helpful, share this explainer with friends, family members, former foster youth, or social workers who might desperately need this exact roadmap. Because access to healthcare is just way too important to let it be derailed by a missing piece of plastic, right?
Of course, we also have to drop our mandatory disclaimer here. State administrative rules, application processing times, and these kinds of procedures can and do shift. Always double-check your current status and the latest procedures directly with official Texas Health and Human Services authorities, just to ensure you're working with the most up-to-date advice.
We're going to leave you with this one final provocative thought, and it's a great preventative measure. Have you downloaded the Your Texas Benefits mobile app yet to secure your digital wallet? Seriously, taking just 5 minutes to set up your digital access on the app today could save you weeks of absolute panic tomorrow. With the app, you can order a replacement, update your address, and prove your coverage digitally right from your phone. So why wait for a crisis? Set up your digital safety net today. Thanks so much for joining us for this explainer, and we will see you next time.